Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts About the 40K Universe. I am your host, Gershwan, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue talking about the Sicari as we get into the Sicarian Infiltrators. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post Warhammer 40K content every single day. And of course, if you have any suggestions, just comment down below. And don't forget to share this with your friends if you find it interesting. But with that said, let's get into 40 facts on the Sicarian Infiltrators. Sicarian Infiltrators are perhaps the most sinister of the Sicari warrior clades, for their neurostatic bombardment robs their victims of their senses. When hunting, they emit a white noise that fills the visual, auditory, and even olfactory spectrum with static, leaving their foes all but helpless before the killing begins. Tall and slender, Sicarian infiltrators pick their way across the battlefield with the stilted grace of spearfisher birds. They were not always this way, however, for each Sicarian is far from whole, not in spirit nor in body. As with the Runestalker brethren, every Sicarian was once a warrior of the Scutari, who in the pursuit of the Cult Mechanicus agenda was blasted limb from limb, extensively burned, or otherwise dismembered. During the data harvest, at battle's end, if these fallen are judged still fit to serve the Omnissiah, they are not incinerated, but instead taken back to the Augmetic slabs. There they are given a new lease on life by the addition of slender but powerful metal limbs. Technically speaking, all the Magi biologist requires to create a Sicarian is a head, a torso, and some limb stumps, though a detachment from emotion and a knack for inspiring fear is vital for best results. An infiltrator can bypass enemy defenses with ease, though his abilities owe nothing to stealth nor skill. Instead, it hinges upon the potency and variety of the disruptive wavelengths they broadcast from their domed helms and jutting antennae. When the infiltrators approach, their prey's every sensory apparatus is bombardment by overwhelming stimuli. Voxcasters howl with anguished feedback, while vidscreens craze with sizzling static. Yet this crippling assault is even more effective upon natural senses than artificial ones. Ears ring, eyes water and turn red, and the taste of burnt metal fills the mouth. It is all the infiltrator's victim can do to remember how to breathe. As their prey claps his hand over bleeding ears and screws shut, bloodshot eyes, the Sicarian infiltrators simply walk into the point-blank range and open fire. This sensory assault, though broad in spectrum, is calibrated precisely by the tech priest sanctioning the dispatch of these assassins. Those Scutari sent to fight alongside the infiltrators are given null codes that transmute these frequencies used into harmless songs. To them, the constant barrage of neurostatic coming from each domed helmet is nothing more than a soft song to the Omnissiah's glory. For this reason, the infiltrators are seen as wise and holy heroes by their Scutari brethren, talismans against the data corruption that fight a selfless war on the front lines. Only to the enemy is the truth revealed. There is little virtue left inside these merciless prowlers, and what personality remains is interested only in death. And those were 40 quick facts on the Sicarian Infiltrators. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The reason that I wanted to create a quick video for this is I'm actually painting up my own Sicarian Infiltrators in my Inquisitor color scheme. It's pretty badass. You could check it out on Instagram and give me some feedback. Let me know, if the color balance is good. I chose teal and like this red. Yeah, just jump on over to the Instagram. I'm going to be posting pictures of not only the Sicarian Infiltrators that I'm building, but also I want to show you guys, I have a couple other models for the Scutari that I'm going to use for my Inquisitor army. I know the Sound Alchemist is always talking about how I never put up videos showcasing my miniatures. It's because I usually don't ever have time to paint. But recently what I've started to do is I take one unit from whatever army and paint it out completely. I'm focusing more on like the smaller units, so like this Sicarian Infiltrators, because they only come with 5, and then I'm doing like my my HQ for the Scutari, and the next guy I'm gonna do is probably my my Inquisitor himself, and what I'm doing is I'm making sure to set some time aside in the day to completely paint that model and then just have it ready, because yeah, I am kind of tired of having just a bunch of models that are on their bases with sticky tack and they're primed but no paint on them or anything. So a lot of them are just in boxes, so I have to get to those too. But yeah, jump on over to Instagram, let me know what you think, let me know what you guys, what's your technique to get these things painted, because I don't want to go to a a third-party painting company. Not that the third-party painting companies aren't good or anything. It's just that, like, for me, part of the hobby is, like, I want to make the army my own, and not painting it for myself just doesn't feel like it's my army. I feel like I'm just playing someone else's army. I want to put my own blood and sweat into each paintbrush, or paint stroke. Not literally, because I'm not a Chaos player, but you get what I'm saying. Again, guys, if you have any suggestions for other topics of Warhammer 40K, comment down below. If you guys like these videos, share them with your friends. If you want to support us, jump on over to Patreon. A simple $1 a month helps us create more videos. Something that I've been playing around with is, let me know in the comment section below if you would be interested in, because I am doing these, like, because I am setting aside time to paint the miniatures. It wouldn't be that hard for me to turn on the camera and, like, record myself painting, maybe do a time lapse of the paint job, and then do a little of narrating, or maybe even answering some questions from Instagram or something like that, kind of like a Greater War episodes, but just for me and just so that I can get my painting done. If you would be interested in that, let me know, comment down below. I might put that on Patreon as an exclusive Patreon thing, but I want your guys' feedback, so let me know what you think. If you can't support us on Patreon, we understand. Simply by liking, commenting, and sharing, it helps out the channel. And yeah, thanks for everything, guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.